Hello, and welcome back to Irene Plays. I have been playing in House Flipper 2 lately, trying some new um, layouts, new colors, and so on. This is over the garage, and I've turned the garage area into the downstairs, the living room of the house. Living room and kitchen, actually. So let's go inside and take a look around. We have our living room area here and our kitchen, somewhere to sit. I did not do a formal dining table in this apartment simply because I didn't want it to be crowded. So here's the kitchen, and I left the brick that was here. Then over here we have the laundry area. We got the washer and the dryer and a table for, I don't know, whatever, a table. A sink for, I guess, in case something is stained and you have to hand rinse it and work on the stain, or I don't know. It's there. And behind this door here, we have a small bathroom, sink and toilet only. This back door leads to the backyard. And back here we have, I've cleaned out most of the junk. I have not mowed the lawn, and in this case, I'm not going to. Just not going to. Now, one of the things I used here, which I found interesting, are these little path lights. I can see a lot of uses for those. Then around the back, we have a barbecue grill. We have a couple tables and chairs, so you can sit out here and have a glass of wine and a hamburger. Of course, these hamburgers would not do me much good because they have raw tomato on them, and I am allergic. I know that's oddly specific, but you wouldn't see me for a few hours if I ate some raw tomato. So back here, we've got a hammock, and we have a little swimming pool. And again, like I said, I did not mow the lawn. Now, let's take a look. You've seen the downstairs. Let's take a look upstairs. Close the door behind us. At the top of the stairs here, this used to be all open, but I've built a wall across here because instead of one bedroom up here, we now have two. And this is the main bathroom. I'm afraid there's not room for a tub in here. I wish there was. Maybe the next time I do this property, I'll tear down one of the walls and put in a tub. Anyway, this is what used to be the open area at the top of the stairs. And through this door, we have a children's bedroom. Pair of bunk beds. A bunk bed, I guess. A pool float. I don't know what pool they'll use it in. I've heard a rumor that we're getting pools in the summer update, and maybe we'll revisit this idea. Then we've got a teddy bear over here. We've got a cool little light here. This is a fidget spinner, which, I don't know. I can't imagine a child really being all that fascinated by a fidget spinner. An older adult, perhaps, but anyhow, this is the master bedroom here. And you can see that there are lamps by both beds, and there's a book under here, cup of tea by the bed, TV over here, and there's a book over here, and a box of tissues, and of course another lamp. This picture, by the way, is a self-portrait that I made of myself probably 20 years ago, at least. So I think the thing to do now is sell it. I can't think of any reason to keep it. Okay, so we ended up, instead of a one-bedroom apartment over a garage, we ended up with a whole house that has a living room, kitchen downstairs, and 2 bedrooms upstairs. So if we go to sell it, and I just turned this into an archway instead of a door. If we go to sell this, we have altogether $78,000. The apartment itself cost us $51,000, and the renovation cost us another $35,000. So let's see what we get. Well, okay, so let's see. Looks like Simone Evans offered the most. She offered us $55,000, a profit of $55,900, which is nice. So I think we will sell to Simone. Thank you, Simone, and enjoy your new home. So do we want to copy this to sandbox mode? Oh, what the heck. And once that has been done, I have a couple of other properties I'm working on. And I think next Tuesday when we come back, we will... Okay. Next Tuesday when we come back, I will show you a project I've been working on. I've taken a house in House Flipper 1, flipped it, but I also wrote down the measurements for each of the rooms in the house, and I'm going to try to duplicate it in House Flipper 2. I think this house came out really, really well. I've done this property before, and I've even turned it into changed the downstairs into a living area as opposed to a garage. But I think this one came out even better than that one did. So let me know what you think. Tell me in the comments. Tell me, do you like this property? Do you have ideas for other properties that I could do, things that I could do that are unusual? I'm looking for interesting new things to do as opposed to just flipping the same properties over and over and doing the same things over and over. So I think these pictures I want to save. And actually, I have one other property to show you. If you're still here, please wait and visit the Lavender House with me. Now, the Lavender House is one of the first properties that you get to flip in House Flipper 2. Yeah. Almost got my house flippers mixed up. Let's go to the house. Now, this house, when you do it in the game originally, it is a 1-story high house. And as the name implies, it is lavender. This is no longer lavender.
Hello, Allie here. By now, you're probably getting tired of hearing this, but if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, I really need you to. You're used to hearing YouTube creators begging for subscriptions, but there's a good reason for that. The more subscribers, the more likes on a video, the more you share the videos with your friends, the more YouTube will show the video to other people. If you're enjoying Mom's videos, why keep them to yourself? Subscribe, share, and smash that like button. This all helps Mom's channel grow. Thank you so much.
And I used one of the new paint textures that we got recently. So it's sort of a stucco texture as opposed to smooth. Now, when you go into this area, I've kind of opened it out so that it's not all little rooms connected to each other. In the living room, that's me, by the way. And this one over here, that's also me, but that is my son when he was born. As you can see, he was tiny, weighed less than 3 pounds when he was born. So this is the living room. I opened up the kitchen and added a place to eat. And this used to be a bedroom. It is still a bedroom, but again, I must be on a bedroom for kids kick lately, because here's bunk beds. And oh, this poster is for the this is the project that has been keeping me from posting videos lately. This is a book that will be coming out towards the end of the summer, and you'll be able to get it in on Amazon in hardcover and for Kindle and paperback. I'm rather proud of it. I have been taking questions from all my friends and family on things that they have trouble with in the Microsoft 365 applications. And I've been writing up the answers, step-by-step tutorials on how to do these things. And I'm planning on doing a similar book for LibreOffice, which is a free office suite that has a word processor and a spreadsheet and a presentation application and so on. And I'm also planning on doing it for the Google tools. Okay, so this is the children's bedroom. Over here, we have a bathroom, a really nice bathroom, all in my favorite color. And then the part I've added, I've made this, ooh, it's like right in the way. I have added a second story to this house. And if we come up here, we'll see there's a desk and chair for an office area. And this is the master bedroom, which I have built in. This is that bed we got recently that's basically a bed that could lay on the floor even. And I built it in here. Gave it a headboard, footboard. This is a cabinet. It's very similar to the ones that my friend Malsey and I use when we build drop zones, but it's all one piece that goes all the way across. Through this door, we have another bathroom, tub and sink and toilet, and this one is fairly good sized. I like this, and I built this so that you wouldn't have to worry about water getting all over the place. Yeah, I like this one. I think it came out really nicely. Used a lot of green in this house. It's almost like I was doing anti-lavender. Anyhow, so this is the second property that I want to sell and see how we did. I should probably have had a mirror on that. Oh, let's give them one. I don't know if this will be wide enough. Yeah, I guess. There we go. All right, so let's sell this house. Again, this is the least expensive house property in in the game. It cost us $42,000. We put $21,000 into. Oh, we sold $21,000 worth, almost $22,000 worth of furniture and things, and our renovation cost was $82,000. Okay, so let's see what we're going to get for this one. At least we got 3 people. Let's see. Not too shabby. I mean, considering what we have into this and what it has. Let's see who gave us the most. That would be Gabriel Laurent. And he is offering us a profit of $51,718. I think I'll take it. Thank you very much. Enjoy your new home. Well, that one went well. I would like to have made a larger profit, but it's better than a kick in the teeth, right? Yeah, I think there's quite a difference between the original and our modified property here. We did a lot of work in this house. The only thing lavender on it now is the one bathroom. That's funny. I didn't even realize I was doing that when I was remodeling. My next thing that I want to get better at doing is putting a roof on the buildings. For some reason, I have had a lot of trouble trying to put a roof on houses in House Flipper 2. So I have got to get better at that. Any other suggestions that you have, I would very much appreciate. And I would also appreciate if, yeah, I want to save those pictures for now. I would also appreciate it very much if you haven't already done so, if you would subscribe to my channel. It costs you nothing and it helps me immensely. Like this video, comment on it. I really want comments. I would love to know what you think of the work I've been doing. And share it with your friends. All those things help other people see this channel. So have a fantastic day, and I will see you next Tuesday with with another property. Hopefully with my rebuild of the Many Generations house in House Flipper 2. Enjoy your week, and I'll see you next Tuesday.